We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He'll cobble together a yard there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Carr back to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Carr off the play fake. Chased out to his right. Caught near the pylon. And all he needed was one more stride. He's out at the 2-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Williams is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
They go play action with Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Mecole Hardman on the Chiefs' return. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Carr, rolling out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. At work here, Gronk. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Second and 10, here's Carr. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pickup of 2 here. And the Saints are going to have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a toss running left with Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We give on second to Kamara. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Gets this to Johnson. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull out in front further, 13-zip. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Chase Young bringing him down there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Cut by Hunt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hopkins on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Right up the gut. Has a lane inside the 25. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and the big chunk run follows.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hill now to return it. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Pressure coming for Carr. Wilson on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Carr here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have the football at the 27-yard line. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Kamara is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it down to a single point. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Hill now to return it. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. This, our last play of the quarter. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Makes a cut to the right sideline. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just... We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Counter give to Kamara. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Man in motion here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You get these goal-to-goal situations, the last thing you're thinking offensively is you're going backwards. And to go back 4 yards, well, that's a tip of the cap to that defense.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Carr to the air now. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. So now, here's third and goal. Carr. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 19-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. This gets the first and more. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Room inside the 10. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. He's into the end zone and already have 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie us up 28-all. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Carr off the play fake. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action with Carr. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Carr. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Blitz coming. Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, they'll run. And he cuts it back right. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Back-to-back carries here. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Has it in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing his Carr. He finds Johnson. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Carr. On the move, headed right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you've got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
2nd and 4. Complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. And he's all the way up to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to the well again. He's off again. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action. It's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Hand off to the back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs in possession. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy.
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Carr now on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Carr here from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a down.
Carr with it on 1st. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a give on the counter. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Alontae Taylor making the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 39-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Saints 42.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Here he is on 3rd and long. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Carr off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Kamara. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he got this close to midfield before going out. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They'll run here from the gun. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pressure coming from Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running it now out of the gun. Gets to space right side. Will not be denied. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a third-quarter lead. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. Running for it again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. They send a man in motion. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's complete to Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now a toss running left with Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives them 1st and goal. Kamara can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Looking to throw, Carr. Rolling left, buying some time. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, listen to this crowd. They just showed it up on the big board, Brock. He is now the single-game rushing yards record holder.
This is pretty cool, Kate. I was there in person when this record was broken the first time many, many years ago. Sean Alexander in a monsoon. To see it then and now get to call it right here next to you in the booth, pretty special stuff.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. Hopkins on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. From the red zone now. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Carr here from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Carr now on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, One of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Carr with it on first. He's got it at the 6. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Saints ball as we start the fourth, but any efforts might just be futile facing... This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. Has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Groupie to try the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the Saints 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. Cut by Hunt. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has it in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Broke through the tackle. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Another run for Kamara. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On target to Valdez-Scantling. And they catch up to him. Working inside the red zone. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
This throw is cupped. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Carr. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Escapes the pocket. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That finds Hunt, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there and netted some positive yards.
And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Khan. He rolls to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
1st down from the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
On the shotgun, Khan. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
79. Saints 69.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Completes this one to Gray. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Carr. That one's cut along the left sideline. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs with a 10-point advantage. They'll run here on 1st down. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Hill now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carr off the play fake. A bit of desperation on this team. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. All right, and for those of you keeping score at home, that is the 6th, yes, I said the 6th time they've intercepted it this game.
And I'm glad you repeated that, Kate, really, because I think a lot of people watching might have heard 6th and assumed they were wrong. That is a staggering total for any defense in any single game, and it doesn't come without every member of their defense doing their job. Even the ones without the stats and the interceptions, they've done their part in pressure, they've done their part in coverage, and they've done their part to put together one of the best defensive days I've ever seen.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.